What an awesome day. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So anyways, we're gonna check our line today. And oh yeah, I was gonna tell you, I remind myself of old Joe Coche. When I was young, I could always see him passing the house or walking down the road with his sleigh. And he's doing what I was doing. He's checking his traps and his snares. Awesome. But he had a little, like a toboggan, his brother made. He used to be one of my clients when I used to work for home support, watching the elders. His name is Antoine. But anyways, he'll make these sleighs about this long, and he'll make it out of birch. One of these days I want to learn how to do that. But I heard it's a birch you gotta find in, I think in a muskeg. Yeah, just like when you're making snowshoes and stuff like that, there's a special birch you gotta use. And I'm thinking it's a birch that you find in a muskeg, not on hard ground. So anyways, let's go see what we caught today. Fingers are crossed. We got some rabbits for the elders. Okay? Okay. Remember yesterday I told you about the squirrel? Once we catch one in one of the marten sets and it freezes, we'll have squirrel. Well, guess what we're having tomorrow? Squirrel. Or maybe tomorrow next day, okay? Because she's still not frozen. I want to freeze it so the meat will soften. Okay? But he showed me how to cook it. He said, after you you skin it and all that, take the guts out, you prop it up on a fire like this. So the blood could come out of his chest cavity and dry. Okay? Okay. We're gonna have squirrel in a few days. Awesome. Okay? Let's go. No fresh tracks, none at all. Just the squirrel tracks. Whew. No link tracks either. No wolverine, no larger game predators anyway. And we're about halfway, I think, or maybe a little less. But anyways, I just like to thank you all for all the positive comments. Okay? And plus, get your grandma, get your grandpa, get your cousins, get your auntie, get your uncle, brothers, sisters to subscribe, okay? Awesome. I'm still feeling hopeful for some fur up there and some rabbits for the elders. I checked the last 2 rabbit snares and nothing. Aww. Okay, let's keep going. Well, it was just the squirrel today, but that's our lunch in a couple of days, right? Right. But anyways, I remember a long time ago when I was just starting trapping, I guess you could say, because well, all the older boys would go out and check the traps with Grandpa. Me, I was too young, So I'll be setting for muskrat. First I'll get all these like bunch of little sticks, you know, like, you know, any kind of sticks like this, or yeah, and I'll go to the muskrat house, and then I'll take the top off. Right, his air hole is soft, eh? I'll take it off, and then I'll put that one of those zero traps I found on the going to the creek that side. Me and Grandpa was walking. Those zero traps. That's why I took them, because I was setting for muskrat when I was young. So anyways, I'll put that little zero trap in there, and then I'll put these sticks over the hole. So whatever I took off, you know, those round balls he makes a house with, I'll put it all back after I make, you know what I mean? So it won't go in. So anyways, I'll put it all back, and then I'll go, and I'll set about maybe 10, 15, and in about half an hour I'll check them again, eh? And sure enough, I'll catch them. And sometimes they're sitting on the ice beside the house with the trap on it, and they jump high too, those muskrat. And then I'll dispatch them. And but anyways, the squirrels, I caught about like 10 squirrels, and I didn't know you didn't have to turn it around. But anyways, I turned all my squirrels around after it dried a little bit, and it dried, eh? And then I brought them to Georgie Bain. Was my boss when I was older, but he was a fur buyer back then. And he said, "Oh, Robert, you're gonna have to damp it again and turn them all inside out again." But it was funny, yeah. And I used to catch a lot of muskrat too. And there's this one, my grandma always told me, he said, this girl, her name's Maha, we call her Maha. She used to babysit me, she said, and you should pay her back. And I said, "Oh, okay. What do you want me to do, Grandma?" She said, "Buy her a roll of snuff with your muskrats." And then when I sold those muskrats, they were $5 each. So I had 20 at the time. So 5 times 2 is $100 on muskrats. And I went and bought that roll of snuff for her. And I don't know if she really got it, because her daughter came to the door, and she took it. She said, "Okay, I'll tell her then." So I wanted to give it to her, but no. But anyways, I hope she knows it from me. She's been gone for decades now. But anyways, I bought her a roll of snuff because she babysat me. That's pretty cool, eh? Grandma used to say, I used to run up to Maha with a penny, and I always bug her, "Let's go down, let's go down." So anyways, yeah. And also, I was going to tell you, there used to be fur buyers. There's 2 fur buyers on the reserve. One was Big Jack, and the other one was Georgie. And they bought fur. They're pretty good. They could give you a good price, so it was awesome. I think we were getting like $80 back then for a marten. Not compared to today's prices. Even a link was $800-900. And we caught one blue link one time. Like you go like this to the fur, and it just changes color. It's like a bluish color. I guess it's a mutation in link. I guess it's common, but we got like $1,500 for that one link. It was a medium size, and I was so amazed. And that's the only one we caught, me and Grandpa. And all the years I've been trapping, that's only one. So they're pretty rare. And so the 2 fur buyers on the reserve was Georgie and Big Jack. And yeah, and then there's one fur buyer in town. His name is Jim McCullen. And when you go sell him fur, there's 5 little dogs be running on your feet. That's awesome. And he's a pretty good guy too. So there's 3 fur buyers in town, and then there's one at the bay. I hate going to the bay, because sometimes I go in there with 6-7 link marten, and people look at you, and you know what I do? I pass them, and then when I get all that money, I pass them like this. So that's cool. And two other fur buyers come to town every now and then too. I think it's Todd Black and Belcourt. Those two used to come to town. Oh, you should see them when you go sell the fur with them. They just had a big roll of money. Hola. Just after he looks at the fur, he kind of give you a base price like for all of it instead of 60, 40. He'll give you. But anyways, he pays us good. So anyways, we only caught the one squirrel on the old horse trail. No rabbits, nothing else. And then we'll go down to where we set those link tracks, snares, sets. And then we'll come back and see if we caught any rabbits for the elders. Okay? Okay. Let's go. What an awesome day. No fur yet. We only got the double pen set left and those rabbit snares on the way. Please, at least one rabbit. Okay? Let's go. Finish checking. Woo! Climbing this little hill. But anyways, there's a saying, if the bee nest is kind of high, that means you're going to have lots of snow this winter. So, that's probably high, eh? So, I guess we're still expecting some snow. That's awesome. Probably in January, like usual. So anyways, let's keep going. Okay? Okay. My rabbit snare's gone. Let's look around. Oh. See something over here. Oh, it got away. Darn. How did it break that tough snare we set? Damn. Oh well. We just got the squirrel today. Okay? Okay. Well, that was a fast tech, right? So anyways, my wife's back went out, so I kind of rushed it so I could go help her around the house. But anyways, only the squirrel today, but that's our lunch in a couple of days. And what else? Oh, my dad was telling me about a long time ago a rabbit snare. There's a stick this small, and then there's babiche, sinew, for the loop on this side, and on this side there's a bent tree, and there's a stick in the ground, and he wraps that stick around it, and then he sets his snare. So when a rabbit gets caught, it goes up, away from the foxes and stuff. But anyways, he said there's even a holder for it. It looks like a little stretcher, and it holds like 5 snares. So once we get that wrapped around my head, I'll try to make one, and we'll try to learn how to use it. Okay? You probably ask your grandma or your grandpa about it. They'll probably know what you're talking about, but I'm kind of visualizing. Even drew me a picture. So about rabbit snares long time ago. It was made out of sinew. Okay? So anyways, this is the end of part 9. And peace. And see you tomorrow. Okay?